Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Sultanate of Oman expresses its condolences and sympathy with the Islamic Republic of Pakistan on the bombing that targeted a religious gathering in Baluchistan region. A suicide bombing and another blast rips through two mosques in southwestern Pakistan. International Atomic Energy Agency says that situation in Ukraine's Zaporizhia nuclear power plant remains highly vulnerable. And the United Nations says that more than 2,500 migrants died or went missing while trying to cross the Mediterranean to Europe during 2023. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. The Foreign Ministry issued a statement as follows. The Sultanate of Oman expressed its deep condolences and sincere sympathy with the Islamic Republic of Pakistan and to the families of the victims, and severely condemned the bombing that targeted a religious gathering in Baluchistan region. The Sultanate of Oman also stressed on its firm stance towards violence and all acts of terrorism. A suicide bombing and another blast ripped through two mosques in Pakistan, killing at least 57 people and injuring more than 60 amid events marking the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad. According to a district health official, the first blast in the southwestern province of Baluchistan killed 52 people. A senior police official said the bomber detonated himself near a police vehicle near Medina Mosque, where people were gathering for a procession. The second blast in neighboring northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa killed 5 people. It collapsed the mosque roof, trapping about 30 to 40 people under the rubble. The health official said at least 58 people were wounded, adding that the toll could rise as many of the injuries were serious. No group has claimed responsibility for the blasts. Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, Rafael Grossi, said that the situation remains highly vulnerable at the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant in southern Ukraine. The IAEA has deployed a team of 10 safety experts to the nuclear power plant who are working there on a rotating basis, Grossi said in his opening speech at the 67th regular session of the IAEA General Conference in Vienna, Austria. The conference, being held from September 25th to 29th, brings together high-level representatives from member states of the IAEA to discuss various topics spanning multiple domains. Key areas of focus include strengthening nuclear safety and security activities under the auspices of the IAEA and enhancing the effectiveness of the agency's safeguards. Russia claimed today that it had destroyed 11 Ukrainian drones overnight through one UAV dropped explosives on a substation, cutting the local power supply. In Belaya village, less than 25 kilometers from the border, a Ukrainian drone dropped 2 explosive devices on a substation. Russia earlier said it had destroyed 2 Ukrainian drones yesterday evening over the neighboring Belgorod region. Since Ukraine launched its counteroffensive in early June, Russia has weathered waves of drone attacks that have sporadically damaged buildings, including in Moscow. More than 2,500 migrants died or went missing while trying to cross the Mediterranean to Europe so far in 2023. A UN High Commission for Refugees official said by September 24, over 2,500 people were accounted as dead or missing in 2023 alone. That number marked a large increase over the 1,680 dead or missing migrants in the same period in 2022. In total, some 186,000 people arrived by sea in southern Europe from January to September 24, landing in Italy, Greece, Spain, Cyprus, and Malta. German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser has agreed with Poland and the Czech Republic to conduct joint patrols on the territory and to create a task force against the smuggling of migrants, according to a statement issued today. In addition, the statement said joint patrols by German, Polish, and Czech border police will be stepped up. Japan will begin releasing a second batch of wastewater from the crippled Fukushima nuclear power plant next week, an exercise that angered China and others when it began in August. On August 24th, Japan began discharging into the Pacific some of the 1.34 million tons of wastewater that has collected since a tsunami crippled the facility back in 2011. TEPCO said the inspection following the first release have been completed. The second discharge will start on October 5th. It said that the water has been filtered of all radioactive elements except tritium, which is within safe levels. The view is backed up by the UN Atomic Agency. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Sultanate of Oman participated in the Perfumes of the East exhibition organized by the Institute of Arab World in Paris. The official price of Oman oil for next November delivery reached $93.98. Today, the price of Oman oil witnessed a decline of 83% compared to yesterday, Thursday, which amounted to $94.81. It is worth noting that the monthly average price of Omani crude oil for delivery this September amounted to $80.54 per barrel, an increase of $5.76 compared to the price for delivery last August. The committee of 31st edition of Sultan Qaboos Holy Quran competition continues its work on finalizing the first stage of contestants in South Sharqiya Governorate. More details in the following report.
Participants from all over the Sultanate of Oman are participating in the 31st edition of Sultan Qaboos Holy Quran competition to compete in 7 levels. In South Sharqiya Governorate, 45 participants were evaluated in Sur and Ja'lan bin Abu Hassan centers. The participants in the first stage of Sultan Qaboos Holy Quran competition in South Sharqiya Governorate competed in 7 levels and were very competitive in the memorization and recitation of the Holy Quran level. The contest, which organized by Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Sciences, seeks to encourage Omani youth to memorize the Holy Quran and to adhere to its techniques. It also aims to groom a generation of Holy Quran reciters who can serve as an element of social reform and teach the Holy Quran in accordance with the norms set by scholars and established reciters. Sultan bin Saif al-Sara'i from South Al-Sharqiya Governorate.
Promoting public awareness about occupational health, safety, and environment in the workplace is crucial to any institution. OQ organized Occupational Health, Safety, Security, Environment Symposium. More details in the following report.
Promoting public awareness about occupational health, safety and environment in the workplace is crucial to any institution. The symposium, along with the workshop organized earlier by OQ for health and safety specialists working at companies operating in the oil, gas and petrochemical sectors, reflects OQ's commitment in keeping the safety of occupational health environment in the Sultanate. The symposium was convened to promote communication and joint cooperation with partners and contractors to spread the culture of occupational health safety environment, where it provided an opportunity for international experts in this field to showcase the latest developments in the field of occupational health safety environment and to present specialized workshops for the persons involved in this field. A symposium is part of the efforts exerted by OQ to enhance the occupational health and safety aspects in workplaces. It also aimed to boost OQ's contribution to the occupational health, safety, environment fields in the society in collaboration with the public and private sectors to build an integrated occupational health, safety and environment ecosystem in the Sultanate and achieve the objectives of Oman Vision 2040.
The Sultanate of Oman participated in the Perfumes of the East exhibition organized by the Institute of Arab World in Paris. The Sultanate of Oman's pavilion included various products such as frankincense, incense, amber, and others. The exhibition showcased a number of heritage items from the old and modern era. It was also accompanied by a cultural program including musical performance, seminars, workshops, cinematic events, as well as meetings on literature aspects. Omani Women Association and the Wilaya of Al Kamil Wal Wafi, in cooperation with Youth Eco-Organization for Social Investment, organized Masarik program for vocational development. The program aims to prepare fresh graduates to join the labor market. More details in the following report.
Graduating from a higher education institute considered as a new stage of life for the youth, as it will change many aspects in their life. This how Masarik program for vocational development was introduced in the Wilaya of Al Kamil Wal Wafi in cooperation with Youth Eco-Organization for Social Investment. The program focuses on various aspects such as stabilizing professional values, planning and professionalism in executing youth initiatives, and enhancing talented youth across the country by providing the suitable environment. Masarik program for vocational development works on 5 different aspects, namely preparing the CV to enter the labor market, evaluating the skills and experiences of the participants to make sure that they meet with the labor market demands, preparing a professional summary for job seekers, and introducing the basic skills of the new employee. Sultan bin Saif Sara'i from South Al-Sharqiyya Governorate, Wilaya of Al Kamil Wal Wafi.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Sultanate of Oman expresses its condolences and sympathy with the Islamic Republic of Pakistan on the bombing that targeted a religious gathering in Baluchistan region. A suicide bombing and another blast trips through 2 mosques in southwestern Pakistan. International Atomic Energy Agency says the situation in Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant remains highly vulnerable. And the United Nations says that more than 2,500 migrants died or went missing while trying to cross the Mediterranean to Europe during 2023. With that, we come to the end of tonight's bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's a good night and enjoy your long weekend.